Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Rimworld with our Nomad playthrough. We have settled out on a new map, set up a quick camp, and last time we did open up an ancient danger and got some goodies, including a Zeus hammer for Habsburg. I also captured Kyle, who apparently is now going in a berserk state. I'll remind you, I am tending him back to health, right? Like the benevolent sort that I am, but apparently he's decided to be difficult. So we're just going to go ahead and have to punch him into submission. There we go, that does the job. Thank you, Tigera, you did a fantastic thing. All right, Cannon, would you please go and recapture him and take care of him real quick? That'd be great. Or don't do that. All right, tell you what, Tigera, you... Can you please capture... What do you mean that there's... Oh, someone ruined my door. Now we're not technically a closed-off structure. You annoying little boogers sometimes. Habsburg, please go work on this. Then we can recapture Kyle and nurse him back to health again. Anyways, all right. So we've got a prisoner. Now, I plan on recruiting Kyle because Kyle is good at combat, and anyone who's good at combat has a place in my might makes right type of society. Pretty terrible at everything else, not to mention he's slothful. Good news is I'll probably only use him for hauling jobs after this, though he does have a lot of passion for animals and a couple of traits that actually work really well with that. Nonetheless, though, I mostly want him for some extra combat potential so I can go on more raiding runs. We also have something here, a hermetic crate. I should probably find out what the heck is inside of this thing, because it could be really, really cool. Let's see. Cannon, where are you going? You're unloading inventory. No, open this up and let's see what it's got inside. It has a tech print. Jump packs. Ooh. You know, given that Habsburg has an almighty Zeus hammer, I'm sure he would love to have a jump pack and just go charging in after his enemies. That'd be pretty amazing, but... All right, gonna be a while before we can get that kind of tech, if ever. I'm also gonna place down some tilled soil, since I did add that mod in, which would allow us to farm things up a smidge faster. And what I'd love to do is maybe grow some very simple crops over here. I'm thinking something that grows pretty quickly, like rice, because we don't have time for much else beyond that. We kind of only can grow something like some rice. So let's go ahead and plant down a growing zone like so, and this is specifically going to be... where's the rice? Am I freaking blind? There it is, rice. There's actually a whole bunch of other plants that have gone in here, thanks to Vanilla Extended, but it's probably not a high priority this exact second. I know some chunk of spacecraft fell somewhere nearby. Where'd that go? I don't know. So we are working on the packaged survival meals. We are most of the way through it. I really want to get that going, because it will make my life a lot easier if we can have great food that doesn't immediately decay while we are off traveling. It means we have much longer caravan runs. Let's see, a transport pod crash. Larissa. Let's take a look here. Apocalypse survivor is landing in a transport pod. Paralytic Abasia and will be unable to walk. Well, that's terrible. A special operation of Glitterworld medicine might get Larissa safe. You know, I really don't feel like dealing with that. Of course, everyone's upset, and I can't say that I really understand why you'd be upset about that. But, well, you know, for some reason you guys are upset that we weren't kind to a weak person. I mean, that goes against everything you literally believe in, but fine. Go ahead and keep telling yourself that we're the good guys. We do have some alpacas that have wandered onto the map. These actually might be worth trying to tame, because alpacas are actually a pretty reasonable carrying creature. They're almost on par with the muffalo. I still think the muffalo is the best of the bunch, absolutely, but they're reasonably good, and cannon fodder, it turns out, is really good at taming animals. So we've already got an alpaca that we can now toss onto the group, and they do graze, just like all the other animals, so it doesn't even really cost me anything else. Hey, we have packaged survival meals! That's amazing. Okay, we want as many of those as we can. That's got to be a priority number one. Is there anything else that I think would be really good for me to get? I mean, some mending for some technology and stuff would be kind of nice. You know, it would allow me to actually, ideally, repair my clothes rather than have to get new things all the time. That said, probably still not really worth the effort. Everything else over here, we don't even need any pemmican, I don't think. Battery, maybe at some point. I mean, right now, it's not like I'm making use of any electricity. We're actually almost living as if we were tribals, despite the fact that we're not. So I don't think that's a very high priority. Could look at a couple other things over here. For example, maybe make some soups or some stews. This could be kind of fun. What would it take to make some stew and stuff? I mean, it only takes a little bit of nutrition, not too much. Okay. I mean, yeah, maybe making some stews and soups and stuff could be nice. It's a good way to certainly extend out some of our meals. I have no idea really how well that works, but there we go. Oh, and Tigera and Cannon Fodder are now getting married! Amazing! How about you go and get married, like, outside, you know, in a nicer spot than this? Does that sound good? I guess they decided to just ignore what I told them to do. All right, fine. They decided to get married randomly over here, and Habsburg's watching. Habsburg, by the way, who's, like, in a really bad mood. He is just not feeling it, but the wedding actually helps quite a bit, so excellent. Less likely to have any sort of a break. We do need to begin the time of boasts pretty soon. We are already very behind on this, and it's actually giving me a mood penalty. Apparently, we can improve the likelihood of this going well. No one's participating at the moment. No leaders are currently present, blah, blah, blah. Speaker. I don't know exactly how you make this work, if I'm being honest. Drag and drop left to right click to move people. Maybe it's because these guys were actively going through a marriage ceremony. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got a 44%. Tell you what, begin your time of boasts. Whoa. The heck is going on down over here? Look at all this. Weird little hexes. And they're just hanging out and smoking something. Either that or we're supposed to have some sort of a mystical weird circle effect going on. Okay. Well, they're making all their boasts to each other right after the marriage, and it is done. A fun time of boasts. Everyone gets some extra mood. Well, awesome. Hey, look, the first harvest of rice is already done. Yeah, that doesn't take very long. Rice only takes, like, what, 3 in-game days to grow or something? It's pretty darn fast, which is great because it lets me get a whole load more food pretty quick. So, survival meals. These are the things that I want. We could try to make a bunch in bulk, and I think that actually would be the most desirable thing. We need some ingredients, including some vegetarian options. One of the reasons that I did want to get, of course, the rice. So we want to do this pretty much as we can. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and for now just set to like 40 or something. Let's do this 10 times if we can, Tigera, once you're done over here. But yeah. Wait, what are we researching? Oh, right, we were learning how to make stew. I forgot about that. Yeah, stew is another kind of food that would be kind of nice, but all right, so we got the meal set up over here then. So why can't we make this right now? Cooking skill of 8. I'm pretty sure Tigera can do. Yes. So what is Tigera's excuse? Need material. We don't have enough material? I think it's because we don't have any meat. Which obviously is a bit of an issue. We can hunt down some ibex rams. I definitely don't want to mess with the boomalopes. Some turkey wouldn't be a half bad idea. Cannon, you really need to be going on a lot more hunting trips, I'm thinking. We're going to make this, like, your next #1 priority. Now, since we have some packaged survival meals being made, one thing I'm probably going to want to do is manage the food restrictions over here. So, you're all currently set to lavish. I mean, that's fine, but what I'm going to do is tell you guys you're not allowed to eat any of the packaged survival meals unless that's the only thing we have left. I would rather you prefer to eat literally anything other than this, because these things will never spoil, so we can hold on to them for freaking ever. Uh-oh, hang on. A muffalo appears to have knocked itself down. Okay, I think they're starving because there's no grass left over here. Dang it. Yeah, this is why you need to have some really large fences that give them plenty of room to work with. Gosh dang you stinking muffalo. Fine, I'm going to go ahead and extend this thing out over here. We'll place down a new gate over, I don't know, right there, for example, and then we'll go ahead and demolish all of this. Get them some extra feeding ground. And dang, these alpacas don't breed. I really don't... Yeah, now we're having miscarries due to salvation. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. This is going to be a pretty huge issue. We need to build this quick. Habsburg should have no problem with this. The good news is we actually can build fences unbelievably quickly. So let's go ahead and clear all this out. And set my alpacas free! Also the buffalo and yaks, I don't care. Let's see, what's this? A praetor of the Shattered Empires traveling nearby, being followed by 4 man-hunting rats. Okay, well, if we do accept this quest and destroy the psychic suppressor machine, we would get a bionic eye. Which actually works really well for me because Habsburg has a scar on one of his eyes, which is reducing his sight. Replacing it with an even better eye, bionic, would be fantastic. Hello, Mr. Bionic Eye. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, Tageir's already on the surgery, and it looks like it might have been a complete success. It is! Awesome! All right, so Habsburg now has a superior right eye. Now, one problem we do have, of course, is psychic suppression is going to continue for, well, a while. And the result being that, well, everyone's losing a lot of consciousness. So we're gonna want to go and deal with this psychic suppressor pretty darn soon. Where is this thing? Is it the ancient complex? No, there it is, right here. There's a manhunter pack of 4 rats. I mean, I'm pretty confident we can handle 4 rats. Habsburg might be our best shot to take these things on. So I think we'll leave Tageira behind and have Cannon and Habsburg go and destroy that suppression unit. In the meantime, Cannon is doing a very good job of reducing the certainty of Kyle. So gradually, his belief in his particular religion is going down. I don't know if the psychic suppression is making that easier or harder. It would kind of make sense if it's a little bit easier, but regardless, look at all these packaged survival meals that we're getting here. It's so glorious. I love it. We do have an exotic goods trader walking through my warehouse, which is fun. Cannon fodder cannot talk because of poor health. Yeah, that would be the psychic suppressor, wouldn't it? That means that we actually can't make any very good trades. We kind of have a huge penalty to our social skill. Is there anything you've got that I would really like to have? Nothing really jumping out at me. I mean, some side trainers, psychic power. No, I don't think I want any of those. Prosthetics, bionic stomach. Now there's a fun idea. Install a bionic stomach so that people, 1, don't get sick as often, and 2, I think, don't require food as often. That could be pretty good. But no, probably not something I really need right now. Yeah, no, I don't think we actually care about you right now. Instead, let's go to the main world, and let's form a quick caravan. Going over to this suppressor, shouldn't take too long. Cannon and Habsburg are going to travel together. I don't care about the rest of this. Let's bring along, well, no, not just everything. Let's bring along... Do I have no more meals? I appear not to have any more meals. Well, fascinating. That's not right. There we go. Was this here before, or was I crazy? Whatever. All right, so we only need a little bit of food. 4 meals is probably going to be enough. I'll bring along a couple of herbal meds just to be safe, but we shouldn't need much more than this. It's only a couple of rats at the end of the day. All right, let's go ahead and send these guys out. Should not take them long to gather everything they need. And they shall go off into the wild yonder and kill 4 crazy rats. And we have arrived. Okay, so where are the crazy rats? Also, where's the psychic suppressor? Is it in here or something? Are these the man-hunting rats? Yes, they are. All right. Well, I see all 4 of you. Let's go ahead and start bringing you guys forward. Hopefully, Cannon will be able to shoot a good few of them. Habsburg, you mind getting in there and going squish? You have the Zeus hammer, after all. All right. Maybe don't do what I told you to do the first time. We could pull out a knife, but let's just go ahead and shoot. All right, fine. Pull out your dang knife and stab this thing. Come on, you can handle this. Good lord, it's just some rats. Kill it. Kill the dang rat, Habsburg. You have a Zeus hammer, for God's sake. Actually, he wasn't even using the Zeus hammer. I just checked. Wasn't even equipped. He was punching with his hands. Well, great. Let's go ahead and destroy this thing. This giant psychic suppressor that I'm sure isn't going to blow up or anything. There it goes. All right, we got some plasteel out of the arrangement and a little bit of steel. That's kind of nice. Habsburg, how are you doing as far as health? You're in no immediate danger. You just have a few little scratches. To be honest, I consider all of this to be relatively minuscule. So let's go ahead and reform the caravan and send you guys back home. Oh, but then Habsburg apparently has received an infection. Oh, crap. Well, that's no bueno. Habsburg, how you doing there, buddy? Infection? Yeah, we need to treat this, the second you get back home. It needs to be treated in a few hours. I think he automatically treated himself with some herbal meds for whatever good that's gonna do me. So, yeah, fun. Right, well, get back home as soon as you can, and I'm sure Tageira can fix you right up. Oh, we finished researching how to make stew. Okay, excellent. So if I go to, what is it, production... maybe it's actually under miscellaneous. I'm looking for the fire that you're supposed to need. I mean, maybe we could try making it over a stove. Is that actually an option? Oh, stew. Yeah, it's still a thing here. Okay. I think we're supposed to be able to cook this over a simple campfire, but I mean, why bother really, right? So hang on. Simple meal. One product of a simple meal takes half of a raw food Half times raw food, okay. And then if I were to look at the simple meal, provides 0.9 nutrition, compare that with the simple stew, which takes 4 raw food, but produces an uncooked simple stew, which then has to be made over a stove. Okay. But produces 0.05 nutrition? That's only because it's uncooked. What's the point of this? Well, how are we looking, at least as far as the immunity? Looking pretty good over here. Oh no, what just happened? Habsburg wooed Tigera by comparing her to a charming moon. Tigera is now also Habsburg's lover. Well, this is gonna get really awkward as far as double beds are concerned, because Tigera is now married to Canon, but also totally has a relationship going with Habsburg. Yeah, this is kind of what I signed myself up for, isn't it? Oh boy. This is gonna be crazy. Let's talk to this loot trader. Oh, you got a slave here, huh? What was this slave good at? Well, really good with plants. He's a psychopath. I don't know about that though. Plants is a really good skill to have. We like that. But everything else you've offered me here, I don't know. It's looking kind of questionable. I actually would love to sell you a bunch of stuff if I thought there was anything I wanted to sell you here, but you're not willing to accept any leathers or anything like that. Could buy some psychic shock lances. Could also buy things like helmets. Might be worth doing a helmet at the very least, because the odds of finding something like marine armor are pretty decent in Ancient Dangers, but I don't think I've ever seen them have a helmet. So this is something we either have to craft or buy. I'm kind of leaning toward buy. Let's go ahead and buy a marine helmet, and I think that's going to have to be it. The excellent shield belt is tempting, but yeah, no. For now, we just go ahead and ignore that. Oh dear. A red fox has decided to try and eat one of my yak calves, but the alpaca is stepping in to defend. Get him, Muffalo! Get him, alpaca! Alright. The calf might very well die. This, I'm pretty sure that this freaking fox is getting squished. Oh my god. Yeah, well done, alpaca. Amazing, but now this alpaca's injured. Oh, good lord. Cannon, can you go and rescue the calf? See if you can rescue the calf, and Tigera, just go ahead and finish off this dang fox. I am thinking it might be time for us to go ahead and pack up and move on right about now. We haven't managed to convert Kyle yet. We're gonna have to just kind of bring him along with us, I do suspect, but my animals are gonna start starving here pretty soon. If I don't keep expanding out the pen anyway, which I don't really want to do. Also, we're nomads. We're not supposed to stay in one place for too long, and I kind of feel like we are at this point. So we're going to be going ahead and unpacking at least a few things that I might want to take with me. Some of these things we will be deconstructing, and the rest load onto the animals, boys, because it's time to get back on the road. Okay, let's go ahead and form the caravan. Where do I want to go? Well, there's a whole bunch of nearby camps that we could raid, and we haven't done any raiding for a little while, so maybe we try going up over here. It's only going to take us about half a day to get there. Yeah, we're gonna bring everyone along, including Kyle, who is surprisingly worth a pretty good amount. This will be a good character at some point. We just have to convert him to the right faith and then, you know, get him to shoot things for us. Uncooked fine stew. Yeah, it needs to be cooked in a stew pot to be edible. Okay, I need to figure out how this works. I've never used that mod before, so gonna be a little bit tricky. Only have 4.5 days worth of food and become hungry quickly. Yeah, but we only have to be on the road for like half a day. That's not a very big deal. All right, so we should have a caravan packing spot located over here, close to the stockpile. Bring all the animals over. We have so many animals, we have a massive amount of carrying capacity, fortunately, which is just awesome. So we're packing it all up. We'll move on to the next location. What is this, an ancient barrel? I don't know what to do with that thing. Shouldn't matter, I don't think. If we can find any additional ancient dangers, wouldn't mind cracking a few of these up as well. That could certainly be very useful to me. A yak calf is still being left behind, apparently. Well, hopefully we can get you up and running pretty soon. Another quest is active. Okay, an ancient ruin could contain anything from cryptosleep caskets to architect artifacts of rare and weapons and armor. Well, yeah, that could be awesome. 3-star difficulty, so I'm a little concerned about that. But we were talking about looking for ancient dangers, and this is kind of like the mother lode. Could be amazing. Could also be terrible. Wait, what is this? Kyle's spirit has broken. As a result, he's been forced to question everything. He's now decided to believe in new technologism. He now believes in old super Vajrayana. That's not the religion I tried to convert you to. Gosh dang it, Canon, you broke his will and made him question everything, but in the wrong freaking direction. Gosh dang it. And what the heck is wrong with you now, Habsburg? Oh, you're ravenously hungry. Well, freaking go and eat something on the road, all right? It'll be fine. And yeah, let's abandon this colony. We have no use for it anymore. On the road again. Okay, we are arriving now. Let's take a look and see what is going on inside this logging camp. Hello, a bunch of rhinoceroses. That'll be probably worth a whole load of food. Let's see. You do have a turret. I see that. More of these freaking gibbet cages. Good lord, this is a theme now. All right, let's go ahead and move these guys down over here. I don't really know where the enemy is. They're probably hanging out. There they are. Never mind. Okay, let's see if we can attack these guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. First off. All right. I understand why you're supposed to be using the Zeus hammer, Habsburg, instead of your fists. Tigera's not supposed to be punching. She's supposed to be sniping. And Cannon should be using his freaking gun. What is wrong with you guys? Sometimes I really don't understand what you think you're doing. All right, let's just go ahead and slowly retreat. Looks like Pansy is chasing after me. Pansy, huh? Beautiful. All right. Well, he got headshot, so, I mean, he's not going to last that much longer, if at all. Somebody's taking a shot at me. Got that guy down, no problem. And Tony is actually now running away. Perfect. Well, let's see if we can intercept and punch this person, Tony. Don't think we'll be taking any more prisoners. Can we catch up? There we go. Yes, we can. Ooh, headshot. Beautiful. Got him. All right, well done, Habsburg. Now go and take out this turret. Since you have the shield belt, you should be able to handle it. So you've been shot in a lot of places, and you're in a lot of pain, no doubt about it. Really good melee skill and medical skill, but you're a slow learner, but you are a jogger. I mean, ironically enough, this character wouldn't be half bad for me either. Another melee character, you know, with some good skills as a backup doctor is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Could be an option. Cannon, did you just shoot Tigera? Oh my god, you just shot Tigera in the leg. Freaking Cannon, no, just, oh god. All right, well, Habsburg has solved the problem by destroying the turret, and Cannon is definitely not going to be sleeping with Tigera tonight, I can tell you that much. All right, let's claim all this stuff and see if there's any loot. Answer, it looks like there's something on the order of 300 wood, which is not really going to be all that helpful to me, okay? I guess we can go ahead and strip the bodies, maybe open up these gidget cages and strip some more dead bodies, and while we're at it, if there's any foraging you guys would like to do, well, now might be the time. I see a whole load of agave. Okay, nothing really here for me, and no, I don't think I'm taking on this extra character. I think he's got too many injuries to really be worth it, so let's go ahead and reform the caravan. Where do we want to go next? Well, there's another logging camp we can get to on the way to the Ancient Danger, and we can also trade before we hit that area up as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's bring along all of the food. There is some extra steel I suppose I can take. I have the weight for it. Did you know that gibbet cages are apparently worth a fair chunk of money? Apparently they are. I'm definitely loading a few of those up and taking them with me. Following the river. This should be fun. We actually do have a fishing mod installed from Vanilla Expanded as well. So if I needed to pause by a river or, you know, the lake or ocean or whatever, it doesn't matter, some sort of body of water, we could probably actually get some extra food, which would be quite nice. All right, popping up in another logging camp. Let's go raiding once again. And this base looks kind of the same as, well, just about everything else. Go ahead and take on Paolo. This guy shouldn't be able to do a whole lot. What's going on? We just got, my nose just got shattered? Oh my god. Habsburg is having one heck of a time, but someone just shattered his nose. Well, oh no, this is from a roof collapse. When did that happen? Oh, oops. Well, okay, different issue. We'll worry about that later. What kind of skills we got here? Ooh, we got an artist. Okay, this right here might be someone worth trying to enslave. Lost a leg. Yeah, all right, that's fair. We'll probably need to get a prosthetic, but if we can save this tortured artist long enough and enslave him to try and make me some jade sculptures, then we can execute him and I wouldn't care. One problem with this particular area of the world, apparently there is no natural occurring heal route. So, trying to save this guy's life might be a little on the tricky side. We may want to go digging through a lot of my caravan and see if I can find any sign of my medicine, or at the very least some herbal meds would be fine. Also, where's Kyle? There's Kyle. Just gotta keep an eye on Kyle. He might be inclined to escape at some point. You never know. So I guess what we need to do here with Paolo is start reducing his will. Get this down to 0, and then we should be able to enslave. So, Cannon, I would like you to prioritize enslaving Paolo. Break his will. Make him question everything about himself. Make him believe that he's actually worthless. something. I don't know. Will has been reduced a little bit. All right, that's going to take at least a couple of days. That's fine. Let's go ahead and strip these corpses and see if anyone else has anything useful. Someone explain why Paolo just grabbed the gun? He's in restraints. He just got up and grabbed the gun. No, like, really though, he just got a dang gun. But he's going right back to bed. This is an armed prisoner. This is an actually armed prisoner. I am very uncomfortable with this. Also, well, hello, what is this? We've learned that a relic of IDO name is nearby. Okay. I am guessing that this is supposed to be a relic based off of the religion that I created, or maybe any of the other ideologies out there. Well, we accept, of course, and if we can find the dang thing, yeah, 100%. I would love... Wait, why do you... Okay, hang on. We gotta get this gun out of here. I would love to find a relic. I mean, the Sword of Many Ouches would be fantastic. Well, I guess we go ahead and get back on the road. Let's reform the caravan and head over toward a nearby friendly town with which we will be able to do some trading. Kyle still has not been converted, and he's actually got pretty high confidence in his new religion, which we call a little unfortunate. Let's take some extra wool. I could take a bit of extra steel. Is there anything else I'd rather be taking right about now? We can take a little bit more wood, but really, why take too much? I mean, we only need enough to set up a quick shack and a pen. Everything else is kind of superfluous, if you were to ask me. Now we are here. Okay, what can we sell you? Could sell you a load of food. Don't care about that. Would like to instead sell you a whole bunch of leathers that I probably do not require. That's going to be worth at least a fair chunk of silver. You only have 520, so let's keep in mind I can only get so much stuff from you. Might buy some medicine, actually. That wouldn't be a half bad idea. Offload the very heavy uranium that I'm not using. Plasteel I'll hold on to for now. Actually, these guys really don't have a lot that I think I would want. That's unfortunate. I can certainly take a steel large sculpture. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy, but it's only a few kilograms, and it's the best I can get, at least for the moment. Could get some, like, better beds and stuff, but, like, meh? I don't really think I benefit too much from any of that. Yeah, and they won't buy any of my tainted clothing, which I can't say is very surprising. Could buy a flak jacket. I guess I'll take one of those. And then we'll take a little bit more regular medicine until you can actually afford everything I'm selling you, which is basically this. Yeah, all right. So we get a little bit of silver out of the arrangement, 5 medicine, a jacket, and a statue. Not an amazing haul, all in all, but okay, it's certainly good enough for now, and let's go approach these ancient ruins. So what do we got over here? Let's see. I see horses. I see what looks like maybe an ancient danger of some sort right here. Lots of other broken down stuff, so something bad happened here. Is this another ancient danger? It actually might be. Ooh, okay. Okay, there's quite a few things that we get to worry about over here. I think we're gonna actually come back to this in the next video. What I will do, first off, Paolo is down, apparently. Good lord, Paolo, just stop being an embarrassment. I think we will unload all of my steel traps, if I can find them, and maybe set up a few extras along the way. And we're gonna try the exact same trick we did last time, where we try to drag some enemies around corners to hit all of these traps and hopefully take lots and lots of damage. Make it a lot easier and a lot safer for me. Also could set up some sandbags. We have 2 ancient dangers, I think, to crack open. So there's potential for a lot of beautiful loot. But we'll wait for next time for that. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.